Well, of course, we continue to speak to those top achievers in the class of 2024. And in studio, we are joined by Ndabenhle Shozi from St. John's College in Houghton in Johannesburg, and Amarachi Obiedelu from Holy Rosary School in Johannesburg. Online, we welcome Unathi Mthethwa from Ibisi Senior Secondary School in the Harry Gwala District, KwaZulu-Natal. All right, a very, very good afternoon to you both. I mean, it's such an exciting time. I'm going to start with you, Unathi Gama. Just talk to us about, how many distinctions did you achieve? And are you happy with your results? And of course, how are you feeling?
Well, I achieved 5 distinctions and I got 1 level 5 and 1 level 6. And I won't lie, I was really surprised because compared to how nervous I was really thinking I was not going to make it that good. I am satisfied with my results.
Well, congratulations. I think it's a lucky number 5 because we also have in studio here 5, distinctions. I'm going to start with you, Ndabenhle. Just you're from St. John's College. You've received 5 distinctions. How are you feeling? And of course, what are your plans for this year?
I feel good. Definitely proud of myself for achieving 5 distinctions. I'm thankful to my parents, thankful to the school.
Yeah.
Going forward, my plans are to study at UCT, and I plan on studying law. So hopefully, with the 5 distinctions, I think it put me in the right direction. And I think going forward, if I can say myself, I'm looking at a bright future.
And I like the fact that you're thanking your teachers. Let's bring you in then, Amarachi. In terms of the people that helped you get to where you are, what do you have to say to those? But firstly, start with, how are you feeling today?
I'm very thankful. I'm also a bit nervous, but in all, I'm very thankful for the whole experience. I'm thankful for my school. We have such a great support system. Yeah. My tutor, she's been so incredible to us. She's always cared for us, especially our mental health, because she just makes sure that we're good before everything else. And also my mom, she made sure that I studied really hard during the finals. Yeah. So I'm very thankful for her. And in all, I'm just appreciative of all I've been able to achieve. Yeah. And even where I am right now, I'm very just thankful and in awe of everything.
And where are you going? What are your plans for this year?
I also plan to go to UCT and study actuarial sciences.
Oh, fantastic. Unathi, what are your plans for this year? Where are you going? What are you planning to do?
Well, I was really looking forward into going to e-medicine in UKZN. But I'm also really excited about getting an offer from vets to do computer science. So still in between.
And if you had to choose, which one would you go for? Which one is your top choice?
My top choice? It's always been medicine, honestly.
Fantastic. And Unathi, while I still have you online, talk to us about, what are some of the things that you had to do to achieve 5 distinctions? How was your journey? Did it start in grade 12 or did you start much earlier in grade 11?
Well, honestly, it's kind of a funny story because I tried studying ahead, but it really wasn't my thing. So I just told myself that I just need to work hard, I guess, while I just go with the teacher. Yeah. So, I've been attending those Saturday classes, going to those morning classes and afternoon classes, even though it wasn't the best, because it's not that good waking up early and going to school while everybody's sleeping. So we really did put in the effort, and thankful to the programs that were in my school. We managed to stay positive, and with all the help that we got, that really helped.
Amarachi, and how was a lot of course, the class of 2025 is watching all of you now, thinking, oh my goodness, how am I going to do? What are some of the key advice that you would like to leave and impart with some of the, the ones that come behind you and are looking ahead for their matric class?
Firstly, I would say it's very important to remain disciplined, and if you have something to do, always try your best to get it done as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And also time management is very important, especially if you do a lot of extracurricular activities. You need to make sure that you space out things and allocate enough time to study to make sure you get the marks you really want. And most importantly, I would say just make sure that you take care of yourself mentally. If you are struggling, you need to obviously look for someone you can talk to, because for me, the first thing is obviously your mental health.
Yeah.
And it's just important to make sure that if you are struggling, because people do struggle, and if you are facing any issues, just find someone you can talk to and someone that can help you.
And I mean, Ndabenhle, I'm hearing a lot of, studying and being worried about your mental health and so on. How important for you was the support that you got from the school, and what are some of the things that you did, just to aid you in focusing?
I definitely think the support from the school was fundamental to achieving what I achieved. A lot of our teachers let us know that in last year, 2024, the focus was really on us. And they let us know that at any point, whenever we need help, we can go to them. So I'm really appreciative of the teachers, and a lot of them made, learning and studying quite enjoyable. They tried to incorporate different things to try and make it as fun as possible, so you enjoy it. Another thing I would say is I'm appreciative of my friends, because, my parents always tell me there's a time to have fun, there's a time to be serious. Yeah. So I'm appreciative of my friends, because most of the time you have fun with your friends. But with my friends, we sort of had a sort of little competition in terms of studying. So we all downloaded an app where you could track how many hours each person studied per week. And so we sort of made that into a competition, and I think that was definitely good for me achieving not only me achieving my results, but also my friends. So I definitely think having a good support system.
So I'm hearing a little bit of balancing, fun with studying.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's important to balance it. I think if you are too focused, or not necessarily too focused, but don't give yourself enough time to enjoy spending time with your friends and your family, I definitely think it creates an unequal balance. I definitely think that you should find balance between having fun and focusing.
So some of the things that we've been hearing, of course, from education officials is that we cannot compare the class of 2024 with any other class, because, you are the COVID babies, as some people called you. Unathi, just going on that conversation around COVID, I mean, you were around grade 8, right, guys, when COVID hit, and so you had to be forced to go on online studying at some point. Talk to us about that time, Unathi, when you started high school, but then there was this pandemic.
Well, honestly, it was really tough, because you find that at the time when we had a lockdown, we were forced to stay at home. And unfortunate enough for us here in this area, we didn't do online classes. So we only depended on going in class. So we just had to wait until it was opened. But we tried to push with the time that we got. So it wasn't really an easy journey, but gladly and proudly we made it.
and it's because there wasn't enough resources, right, for you to study online. So you relied a lot on the teachers to help you, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a tough one. And I mean, Amarachi, you had the resources. You come from a school at least that could make do during that time, but it was tough. I mean, you speak a lot about mental health. How did you find that period? You are excited, you're in grade 8, you told that it's high school and it's going to be tough. And how did you navigate your way through that?
My opinions is not common to what most people feel. I was actually excited to go online, because I just started high school at Holy Rosary School, and I didn't have a lot of friends at the time there, so I was excited to at least be at home again. But then obviously I became bored and stuff like that. But the period, I would also say academically, it was a bit better for me, because things were online. I could rewatch the lessons and visit them again, so you're exposed to the knowledge more often, and you have more accessibility to gain things and also do better, in my opinion.
Unathi, I'm gonna ask us to all wrap because we've run out of time. But Unathi, I'm gonna ask you just to wrap the conversation before I get to the other two guests in studio. Who do you have, who are you most grateful for during this time? I mean, like we said earlier on, it was really a tough couple of years for your cohort. Who are you grateful for? Who do you want to say thank you to?
Well, honestly, oh my God, there are a lot of people that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my teachers for pushing me, even when it wasn't really easy, because grade 12 really gets tough, and at times you really do think of giving up, but I'm so grateful for them for actually seeing the potential in me. I'm grateful for my parents for being there for me and providing me with everything that I needed. For my friends and my classmates, obviously, because they were the best. They kept motivating me, even on days when I really did feel like, no, I really can't keep pushing anymore. And and everybody else who was my friend, who was my fan, because I met a lot of fans in this year and people who just kept me going and kept motivating me.
Well, thank you so much for that, and congratulations to you. Ndabenhle, of course, you've already thanked your school. Your parents were instrumental. You are following into your dad's footsteps, I understand. Yes. Very quickly, as we wrap, why law?
Firstly, because of my dad. I look at my dad as a big inspiration for me. He's one of my role models. And so seeing what he's been able to do for me and for our family and the opportunities that he's been able to provide me, I definitely think that he inspired me to go into law. But also I think, and a lot of my friends say, and a lot of my teachers say, I'm quite argumentative and I like debating people. And a lot of people say that's, one of the aspects of law. So I definitely thought that me having those characteristics would help me in choosing my career path. So I definitely think that's why I went with law.
Well, congratulations and good luck to you. Amarachi, we're going to wrap with you. Of course, you were also the deputy head girl of the school.
Yes.
Just last comments for your school. The girls that are also still studying, even the ones that are in grade 8 this year, especially because you are still in the STEM, the STEM group, and that's important, the sciences and technology, etc.
I wish them nothing but the best, and our school has such an amazing support system. So if you ever are in trouble and if you ever are down, you can always refer back to our teachers. They're such amazing people. They always strive for us to do our best, and they always want us to be our best, not just academically, but also mentally, and that's what I'm most thankful about for our school.